Hey, good morning, everybody. This is the beginning of episode 39, I believe, and today I'm doing the bumper. And I showed you in the last video that I just kind of kicked the bumper off there after I unbolted it and it landed on the ground. Well, after I did that, I noticed that the bumper mount on the side that had the biggest bend in it was a little bit bad. So here, let me show it to you. Okay, I've got it all straightened out. You can see where I heated it right here, because this was kinked inward on this corner, and got it pretty straight. So I think we're in good shape there. What I used, I didn't want to have to get my torches out because I've got them buried away, is I used this map gas here and a great big old heavy hammer. Yeah, old body shop hammer I had for, well, I've owned this thing for 25 years. You can tell by looking at it, it's pretty gnarly. But anyway, it took a while to heat that up. That's map gas, so it burns a little bit hotter than propane does. But it didn't get it glowing red or nothing. It just got it warm enough that it would bend. So after about 5 minutes of concentrated heat on there, it finally got warm enough that I could bend it out. But anyway, I've got my new bumper. Thought you guys might like to see it. It's right here. It weighs about 68 pounds, and it's made out of what they call junior channel, which is 3/16 inch, and it's a lot thicker than this stuff. Yeah, this stuff here didn't work. This is the old bumper. I took it down there and they looked at it and said, yeah, it's too flimsy to try to straighten, so it wouldn't, it just wouldn't straighten well. I want this bus to look nice, so I went ahead and just had them build me a new one. It cost me 200 bucks, so more than I wanted to pay, but you know, it is what it is. I could have built one of these if I'd had my shop set up, you know, had my welder out, but everything's buried away. I think if I keep doing this, I'm going to have to set me up a regular workshop in here, and where I can take care of these things myself. Could have probably built that for probably about 50 bucks, I'm thinking. But anyway, the guy drilled it to match this one, but he didn't take into consideration that this bumper is an inch wider, and he drilled them right in the middle. So naturally, the top edge here is bumping into that edge on the bus. So I'm having to re-drill them a little bit higher, which will lower the bumper, if that makes any sense to you. So I'm going to be doing that. I'm going to finish my drilling and we'll get it up there for a test fit. Okay, I'll talk to you guys in a few minutes. Well, campers, what do you think of that? I'm going to have to take it off and paint it now. You can see that the bolt holes are not lining up. I drilled new ones, but that puts it where it's usable now. I think it fits pretty good. And I think I'll go ahead and sand it down and paint it black. I'll put some automotive primer on it. But I had him cap the ends. All in all, it doesn't look too bad. It sure is a heavier duty than the other one. And yeah, I might even hold off on painting it for right now in case there's something I might want to weld to it. You never know. Might end up putting box mounts or something on it. Maybe the generator mount, something like that. But for right now, I'm going to take it back off and at least get it primed up and ready. Okay, well, I hope you guys found that interesting anyway, and I'll talk to you later. Hi everybody, you want to see what else I'm up to? Take a look at this. Yeah, I decided to go ahead and buy one of these and mount it under the bus. I'm going to mount it right underneath where the cargo doors are. That's right below where I need it mostly for the water heater. And this should be pretty cool. I'm going to go ahead and mount it up underneath there. I found some brackets under there that I think it might fit. And this is 12.2 gallons. And I ordered it from Flame King. but this is the brand that showed up. 12.2 gallons. I don't know if you can read that or not. But anyway, I'm going to monkey around with this a little bit and get it installed, and I'll take you guys along for that. Hey, good afternoon, campers. There's been a little bit of change of plans here. I've built a plate onto the top of this propane tank so it can mount on the, not on this side of the bus, because you see where the exhaust pipe is right there? It doesn't leave me enough room under here. And it puts the tank right up against the exhaust pipe, and I can't have that. So I'm putting it on this side of the bus. See, there's no exhaust pipe in the way. And it's going to be on the side over here. And I'm just about ready to put it on that jack and lift it up into position, but it's going to be right in this area right here. And I'm going to cut a hole in the side of the bus here and make a door where you can lift up the door so you can fill it. But right now that's where I'm at. I've got this thing all set up here. One of the crossbars under the bus, the floor supports, is right here, and the other floor support is right here. So the mounts wouldn't mount up to it. So I'm just going to put it up in there, clean the cross members. I'm going to weld this here, here. It'll be about here and here. Weld it directly to the frame, and that won't be going anywhere. And see, I've got the tank bolted to the plate here. This is a 3/16 inch standard mild steel plate. And that should weld pretty easily. And you know, the funny thing about these are seatbelt brackets for inside the bus. I had a million of them, so instead of going and buying bolts, I'm just going to put those on there. I already have them tightened down. They work just fine. If you want to hold them, you just put a wrench on them right here, and it'll hold them. I think it's a 3/4 inch wrench. But that's what I'm going to do. So I'll bring you guys back here as soon as I get it kind of wrestled up into position. All right, I'll see you in a few minutes. Oh guys, this isn't turning out quite so easy as I thought it might be. See where I have the tape there? I need to cut that out. That's going to be my door, so I can get to those valves and stuff right there. And I'll put a piano hinge across the top, and it'll open up, and only for when we're filling it. And the rest of the time that'll just stay closed. I'll have to figure out a latch assembly on it. And but I'm going to have to get that cut out before I go any further. So Mr. Rubes ain't been helping me too much. Hey kitty, what are you doing? Huh? Yeah, he's been a little pesty. He keeps crawling on me while I'm down here. Okay, well, I'm going to get back at work here then. Hi everybody. This propane tank's kicking my butt. I thought I'd take a little breather from it, and I put a new vent in. This old vent here for my hot water heater, I had kind of hodgepodged a screen on the back of it, see? And it's, you know, it's stuck on there pretty good, but that's kind of a odd nylon mesh type of thing, and I didn't trust it, so I decided I'd find me something that had a metal screen built into it. So I'll show you what I got. I don't know if you can see that very good, but it's a stainless steel. Here, let me turn this camera around. There we go. See how it's got a little grid inside of it and some reinforcement screens? I mean some bug screen, some reinforcements behind it. And it's made out of stainless steel. It's a real thin, lightweight stainless steel. So it's not real thick. It's got a folded edge here. It's almost like stainless steel sheet metal. And stuck it up here. It's got sealing tape around it. And that way I didn't have to go through all that messy cleanup work on the other one. And I think that's just a much better fan. A grill, I mean, an exhaust vent. And you can see in there, it's got a screen in it, see? That's great, keep the bugs out. I'll show you what it looks like on the backside. So it's got a lip on it here, see? Then this one has a lip, and this edge right here goes right in between them here, and it makes a nice tight seal. And there it is. So much more happy with this than that other one. But just a little upgrade. I'm going to get back at the propane tank now. I just thought you guys might find this interesting too. All right, I'll see you in a few. Well, I told you old Ruby Doo was feeling his oats today. Yeah, he got all lovey and was pushing his head against me real hard. And I pushed back on his head and get him out of my way. And see that? That's a triple bite. He drew blood. Yeah, he bit me 3 times real fast. But only one tooth actually did anything. I think he was playing, but you know, he didn't sound mad or anything. But he just was letting me have my stuff back, I guess. I was pushing on him and little turd. Yeah, he doesn't know how to play nice, I guess. And yeah, the wind's kicking around and he's all tweaked out. Hey. 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 Well, I'm going to get back at it. Hey, good morning, campers. I'm cutting this out today. And I'm going to use the trusty old jigsaw, if I can keep these cheap blades in it. They fell out once already. Well, not once, but about 4 times. But and nicked myself too, right there. But anyway, back at it here. And I've already lost the blade. Don't ever buy Bosch blades. These things are just crummy, man. I mean, this is a good saw here. This is a DeWalt saw, but these blades will not stay in this saw. And they're made for it. It's listed on the label that these will fit. All right, I'm gonna go get another blade. Okay guys, I switched blades and I got this cut over to here, and it only fell out one time. Right now I'm gonna tape this down here, this edge, so it doesn't wobble around too much on me while I'm cutting the rest of this. Hopefully. Maybe it'll help a little bit. Might just vibrate it right off of there too. But I'm going to go ahead and cut this other side now. See if I can get this done. Wish me luck. Okay, I'm going to have to finish it from this side because that valve's getting in my way. Well, now I did it, I broke it. Ouch! and it's hot. I am having a bad day when it comes to this kind of stuff. Look at that darn, can you see that? That's what that one blade did to me. I was trying to pull it out of here, my hand slipped off of it, and it worked me over pretty good. Okay, I'm gonna have to find another blade so I can finish off this little area here. I'll tell you what, I'm gonna try to put this blade back in. We'll see if this blade will finish it. Cross your fingers, huh? Oh, I can't even get it down in there. All right, I'm off to find another blade. Okay, I got another blade in it. There it is. Okay, so this door will be hooked on here, right here by a piano hinge, and it will open like this. It'll open up like this. See, then we'll be able to get to the tank. And I'll finish these edges off a little more. I even have a door edge trim, a black one, that might be able to go around it, make it look pretty good. But there it is. And so now I gotta center this tank back onto that jack again and get it back up into position. This lower edge here was giving me a lot of trouble getting the jack up in there properly. So I'm gonna get that done. I'll bring you guys back in a minute. Well guys, this is what I ended up with here. I'm not sure if I'm really happy with that or not. I'm going to have to work on it a little bit more here and figure out what else I can do. But I think that it may be slightly too low. I mean, there's plenty of clearance there in comparison with other vehicles, but you know, if it is going to work, it's barely going to work. I just don't like the distance between the bottom of the tank and the ground. Yeah, let me think about this a little bit. I'll get back with you guys in a minute. Well guys, I think we're going to end up calling it a night. That tank, I'm going to be shortening up the brackets on it, and I'm going to get another 3 inches up higher. It's about 7 inches from the ground right now. That'll make it about 10 inches up off the ground, and that should tuck it up under the bus a little bit further. And I got some latches and a piano hinge and painted them black. That's what I use. Some primer and some Ace Rust-Oleum type product there in black, and I scrubbed them down with a Scotch-Brite pad, and I even stuck all the little screws in the piece of cardboard and shot those too. That way they'll be all the same color. It'll look good. And yeah, I think we'll just go ahead and shorten up those brackets on that tank, and that should make it where it fits in there really nicely. So I'm doing some cutting and welding on that right now, and but it's getting toward the evening, and I think that we're going to call an end to this video, and we'll catch that on the next one, okay? All right. We'll see you next time, guys. Bye.